Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. I'm Sarah. I'm married to Mark. We've been married for 22 years. We have 10 kids, 8 at home. Right? Yeah.
There's a bunch of them in here.
Okay, and so for breakfast this morning, this is actually, I'm doling out the last portion of breakfast because we already ate. But we had yogurt, which I made from the first video, and we had granola. So anyone who wanted to could have seconds. So that is your seconds. Here, Josiah. There you go. We have a busy day today. First, we slept in this morning because if you hear this coughing, somebody kept us awake last night. Multiples kept us awake last night coughing. So we are going to, so I slept in, and so we are eating breakfast a little late. And then, coughing behind you is Malachi, and he's got a doctor's appointment today. So we are going to have an early lunch, and his appointment is at noon. So it's not very far from here, but we're gonna eat lunch first. And so I'm gonna have Gideon.
What's your face?
Uriah.
Uriah. That's the name. Yeah.
Uriah. I was pointing at the right
Here.
one. Uriah is going to make some biscuit dough for me that we're going to use on top of our chili. He wanted biscuits instead of potatoes. So that's what he's going to do, and we will show you what lunch is in a little bit. But this is the recipe book I'm using. I recently got it, Dining on a Dime cookbook. I have enjoyed her stuff, Tara Pelham, and her mom, Jill Cooper. I've enjoyed their stuff. I've seen them on YouTube, and I think they used to have a blog. So I've known about them for years, but my friend was giving me some homeschool stuff. And then at the very end, she's like, oh, I have some cookbooks if you want. And I looked and I was like, oh, I want that cookbook because it has lots of great tips for saving money. So we're gonna do the drop biscuits right here, okay?
Oh.
So you're gonna make double recipe. So if we need 2 cups of flour, how much flour do we need?
4 cups.
If we need 1 tablespoon of baking powder, how much?
2 cups.
2 cups?
2 cups of baking powder.
Tablespoons.
What about a half teaspoon of salt? How much will we need?
A whole teaspoon.
A whole teaspoon. What about milk?
2
cups. And what about shortening?
half.
Half a cup. And we're gonna use butter, so that's a whole stick. Okay? So we'll be back in a little bit and we'll show what you did.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, so we are having chili soup, if you want to call it that. I took out some of the chili meat that we had and put it with the leftover chili from yesterday, which will finish off all of that. One way we're doing this challenge and saving money is when we finish the day before, I look at what we have for leftovers to be able to integrate them into another meal. So like last night's meal had some potato soup from the few nights before, because one way to save money in your grocery bill is not to throw away leftovers. Even if that's putting stuff in your freezer for later, if you cook up extra rice, put it away and you can add it to soup later or things like that. Sorry, the baby's dropping things. Did you get it? Did you get it? You want to be on the show. So anyway, we did this. Then we made biscuits. The recipe that Uriah read to you previously to this, we followed, except we did 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of water for the recipe instead of 2 cups of milk because we're looking to save money on this challenge, right? Are they okay even though they have milk instead, some water instead of milk?
They're great. I didn't even eat it with my chili because it was so good plain.
So we just put butter on top of them, right? This is still butter we have on the challenge. Yeah? Because we've actually only used 1 box of butter so far. We just opened the 2nd box, so that's pretty cool. Do you like that video? Yeah? Did you have fun making biscuits?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like your biscuits?
Mm-hmm.
What did we do while the biscuits were cooking?
You played outside.
Because it is like 49 degrees outside.
It is.
The snow is gone.
Did you try a
It's
bite
not
of your
hot.
biscuit to
I
see
have
if you
not
like
yet.
it? Well, you should try it so they know.
I have
It's
to
really
bite
good
it.
though.
We saw some.
You made really good biscuits, Uriah. Uriah's gonna be my biscuit guy because we're gonna make biscuits a couple times on this challenge,
Love them.
and he's gonna help us. So, everyone like their lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, okay.
We saw some. No, wow. Liar.
You saw snow out there?
Hey, Alicia, do you like
A
it?
little bit where it had been plowed up, right? Okay, we'll be back with lunch. Or, no, we're at
This is
lunch.
lunch.
We'll be back for snack time later. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so since we saw you at lunchtime, we went to the appointment for Malachi. Malachi is doing fine. I told you he had a cough. This little guy's like, oh, the camera. We played outside because today in Maine it was like 46 and sunny and it was beautiful. So we played outside a couple different times. We didn't show you snack because we were eating oranges, clementines that we had here in the bowl. But we were outside because the kids were cleaning out the van. They vacuumed out the van and everything like that.
They volunteered. We did not ask
Yes,
them to do
they
that.
wanted to. And then we came inside and we made soup. So our soup is a quart and a half, or sorry, a quart and a pint of that chicken broth. It's got chicken, it's got potatoes, it's got onions, carrots, celery. And we're eating it, and it's yummy. We're eating it with a little bit of leftover bread from yesterday. Some people have some rice in their bowls because I had rice in the fridge. And afterwards, we're gonna eat a loaf of that cinnamon bread. So we'll be back to show you the cinnamon bread in just a little bit. What? You wanna get on camera?
You ready for cinnamon bread?
Yeah.
I'll do that. What's that Malachi look?
You don't gotta have a Yeti.
You can't.